Okay, we're going to do a little tapping audio and video for someone in particular that I'm thinking of, but a lot of people have been reaching out, and I know there's a lot of fears about money right now. And so we're just going to do some tapping, a couple step process that I'm going to offer to you today. The first is just taking a couple slow, deep breaths at your heart. This is just to slow down the thought process, get us back centered in our bodies, and relax, okay? So just do a couple of those at your own leisure. Take your time. If it takes a couple minutes, it's okay. And while you're doing heart breathing, I want you to just kind of ask for guidance, whatever works for you, divine guidance, or from, whatever works for you. Okay, but something like your higher self, something higher than your conscious mind. And I'm doing that now too before I do the tapping. Okay, and this assumes you know the points, but if not, you can just follow along. And that's the first step. The second step is really to just address exactly how we feel, and we want to kind of take the edge off. We're not going to probably get through all the stress and anxiety, but you can keep tapping for this to try to release fear and worry so you can start to see possibilities, is really where we want to end up with this. So we'll go to the side of the hand, and we'll just say, even though I'm completely stressed about money, I don't know what's going to happen. I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm incredibly worried about finances right now and I don't know what's going to happen, I choose to feel aligned and peaceful inside anyway. Even though I'm feeling incredibly anxious about money, I choose to feel aligned and peaceful inside. Okay? Just skipping around, you can play with what the wording is there for you. Okay, so tapping through the points. I choose to feel. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping ahead too much. Okay, we're tapping for the stress first. The first video I made completely froze, so now I'm starting over. And I was already on to the aligned and peaceful. So we're going to tap for stress and worry. All this stress about money. All this stress about money. All this stress about money. I'm so stressed and anxious. It's hard to let it go. I need a miracle. I'm waiting for a miracle. So stressed and anxious. I feel so incredibly worried. I don't know what's going to happen. Yes, I've been tapping for 10 minutes in the last audio I made, so now my hair's a mess. Excuse me. It's all I can see right now. Tapping for seeing my hair frizzy. Okay. All this stress and anxiety. Yes, need a haircut too. All this stress and anxiety. All this stress and anxiety. Okay, and I grab a wrist point. You can grab either wrist. There's lots of points, or you can tap them together. All this stress and anxiety, I'm just letting it go. I want you to assess if you feel any different. Just a couple rounds. If you're not feeling any shift at all, I want you to go back to the side of the hand, okay? So we'll just do that now. We'll assume like no shift at all. I'm feeling so stressed and anxious about money, I can't let it go. And I love and accept myself anyway. Maybe I'm being triggered by something that's happened in the past around money. And I love and accept myself anyway. There's all this anxiety from the past about money. So you can just bring up whatever that reminds you of if it feels safe to do so. If not, I recommend getting help or doing deeper work, okay? Because tapping works best when it's very individualized and focused. If you need help, it's important to get it. But for now, we'll just, look at what it reminds you of if it feels okay. And I want you to just tap as you think about that. Any triggers from the past? Anything this reminds me of? Anything this is reminding me of right now? Any time in the past where I felt this scared or anxious? Just keep tapping and just letting it go. All that fear from the past. So much fear of my safety and security. All this fear about safety and security. Anything this reminds me of this current time. Okay, and wrist points again, deep breath. Now, if you feel safe tapping on your own right now, I highly recommend spending some time really tapping on how the experience from the past makes you feel now. Or anything it reminds you of. Letting go of our old history with money and our stories is actually very, very powerful. Even though this is a reality. I mean, we know this is a reality, that things are different right now. I mean, no one's going to deny that. However, there's a lot of people doing really well right now. And, it was 2008 when I started my current business, in the midst of that was crazy for those of us who know what that was like. Some people maybe were still in school or watching this video, but that was a wild ride, right? So, tapping just frizzed my hair. So I'm just offering to you that this could be a time of great abundance. So what we do with tapping is we really want to address how we feel. And you want to get the deepest roots of that if you really want to have the anxiety go away, okay? You can work on this yourself or get help, like I said. So do some more tapping on the past and the old stories or the old things that might have happened. And you'd be surprised how much freer you're going to feel. Then the next thing, and only do the affirmation, the positives, when you feel like you've released enough of the old story, or they don't stick, right? That's why affirmations don't typically work for us, because there's too much material that is contradicting it, right? That we're kind of have trapped emotions about. So, but for those of you who feel ready to move on to the positives, we'll just do a couple positive rounds. I'm going to keep this video really short. So, sigh of the hand. What if it's okay to know that abundance is possible now, even through all this, even with the current crisis, even with uncertainty, even with instability? What if it's okay to know that abundance is possible and a miracle is possible for me? It feels good, right? And I choose to feel aligned and peaceful inside about money. Whoa, I felt a whole bunch of stuff happen there, okay? I can feel what's happening. I can't do a long video though. I'll do another one. We'll keep doing these videos. It keeps cutting them off at a certain point, so I just want to get a quick one out there. So I choose to feel aligned and peaceful inside with money, okay? Tapping through the points. Whew, this is a crazy time. I'm so worried about the times we're in. Maybe I'm focusing so much about what I think is happening out there. Or maybe I'm focusing on everything that's going wrong. It's easy to do. Maybe I'm focusing on the things that only the things I can see. But what if what's also true is that I'm always connected to my inner guidance. I have access to my inner guidance at all times. and a higher resource, maybe divine guidance. I choose to be connected to my divine guidance. I choose to believe in a miracle. A miracle is just a change in perception. I choose to see with the eyes of Source. I just got some really neat messages there. I choose to see with the eyes of Source. Whew. I see only miracles. I feel the miracles that are possible for me. I allow miracles. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I gotta backtrack. I deserve a miracle. Any part of me that doesn't feel I deserve abundance, right? Letting that go. Just letting go. I'm feeling something come through, that there's something that needs to be released, so just feel into that if that's relating to you. That something happened that made you feel like you didn't deserve it, right? So just stay with that. Whoever's watching this, kind of intuiting that right now. Just letting go of not deserving abundance. Yes, my hair's going to look crazy. Too bad. I can't fix it. I can't do a thing about it. Good. Keep releasing that. Tapping works best when it's on target. So stay with whatever target you need to. And breathe through it. Okay, wrist point. Letting go. Nice. Whoever this was for, you just released a lot. I felt it. Okay, good. Whew, let it go. Sorry, that was supposed to be like the alignment angle, but we're going to come back. I now prefer to feel aligned and peaceful inside with money. I now prefer to feel totally aligned and peaceful inside with money. Ah, this feels good. I now prefer to feel totally aligned and peaceful inside with money. I now prefer to know I deserve money. I now prefer to know money is neutral. I allow myself to receive it. I allow myself to receive wealth and abundance and money. I allow myself to feel totally supported and be supported. I see a way. I see opportunities I never did before. I allow these opportunities to come to me now. I'm open to receiving miracles. That one made me yawn. I'm open to receiving a blessing. I'm feeling aligned and peaceful inside with money. I love money. Money loves me. Safe to let go of the past experiences that have made me feel undeserving. Okay. I would stay with that. If that comes up and triggers, just keep tapping every day. I feel undeserving because, right? Shocking what we do. We push it away. I mean, we all do it. And then we're going to go to the center of the chest. We're just going to tap with the ball of fingertips. I love receiving money. I love being open to receiving money. I love feeling supported and safe and secure. All right, and take a deep breath. So I hope that helps. You can keep revisiting different pieces to this, especially if you felt a trigger or a charge. You stay at that part and you just keep releasing. When we're on target, often we can clear things pretty quickly. It's when we're off target that we're like digging and trying to find where the target is, okay? So tapping's useful for that as well. So if you need help, you know where to find me. I'll put the link below this video, and I'll be doing more on these because I'm hearing a lot of just a lot of people reaching out. So I'll be doing more videos based on what people are asking for. And I have a new program I'm going to start that's going to be a group program, sliding scale at some point. I'm just trying to get it ready. So anyway, much love to everyone, and let's be aligned and peaceful inside, or keep coming back to it, right? As hard as it is at times. And I'm going to keep doing these videos. So bye for now. Much love.